Hello! So today I would like to talk about trust issues. Trust issues are fundamentally the result of fear that has, continuously perpetuated itself in your, based under the premise of, just being scared that, things aren't going to work out, things aren't enough, etc., etc. But a lack in trust of other people, a lack in trust of the world, the universe at large, a context of, or a concept of nothing ever works out for me, that's really based under the premise of a lack of trust in yourself. And a lack of trust in yourself is based in fear that is typically originated from basically underlying issues that you haven't dealt with, oftentimes that are perpetuated under the premise of childhood trauma, childhood issues that occurred, and your inner child hasn't been nurtured or taken care of or acknowledged. So you're living under fear-oriented concepts in which, you're basically under the premise of victimization. Like, the world's out to get me, this other person's out to get me, etc., etc. So, how do you resolve this? Well, first of all, you need to develop self-worth, self-love. And this can only be created under a premise of basically doing things that inspire you, that you know are the right things to do in regards to yourself and other people. And this is going to be unique for you. Personally, I like doing things such as physical arts and other various things. I mean, obviously eating habits, exercise, your interpersonal connections with other people, your socialization with other people. This is all going to be kind of premises upon which you can develop self-esteem, self-love, and subsequently self-trust. So, what you need to do is acknowledge what it is that's wrong with you. First, acknowledge what scares you, what creates anxiety in you. Face that, go at it full blast, fully acknowledge what the issue is. Go at it in every way you can, and by that I mean put yourself in situations in which you have to deal with it and write it out. Talk about it to other people that you feel like you can trust, even though you have trust issues. And at that point, you'll start to develop basically an inner dialogue in which you realize that I can do this. When I do things that are appropriate and morally correct and I follow my heart, I will be able to be in situations that are synchronistic, which I care about will happen for me. And trust, it's not really a lack of trust, just to clarify that, it's that you trust that negative things are going to happen. So I don't think anyone has a lack of trust. You just trust that the negative is going to occur as opposed to the positive. Now, when you can start to negate your trust in the negative and start to amplify your trust in the positive, that's when you're really going to start to see things shift in your life. And you have to make changes. You have to do things all the time that are going to be new. Whatever it is you're doing on a daily basis. Take a different route home from work. Sleep in a different place, hang out with different people, do different things, eat differently, etc., etc. Constantly change things up so that your biology, your psychology, your spirituality are constantly being reintegrated in a rigid fashion that are multifaceted. And then you're really going to be able to see things change, trust in the positive synchronicity that'll come from trust in the positive, and just start to live your life differently. There's no reason to be scared anymore. You're an adult, you can deal with your childhood trauma issues, and, you're here to resolve the problems that within yourself so that they'll be reflected in the world. So do that, and we can make a different world. Alright guys, bye-bye.